Hi, I'm Destiny from Fate of Destiny, and this video is going to be top 5 tips for how to grow a successful YouTube channel. My channel is mostly about tactical stuff, but the tips that I'm going to talk about, they apply to any kind of genre. First, though, is a little bit of a disclaimer. Just because I'm making this video doesn't mean that I consider myself a YouTube expert or that I have a really successful channel. But in the 2.5 years that I've been running this channel, I've had the great fortune of meeting a lot of YouTubers, many of whom have more successful or larger channels than mine. So here are 5 tips that I've picked up along the way. Before I start with the 5 tips, though, I just want to state the obvious. Being young and being female can help give your channel a boost. It's not fair, but it's there. I'm not including it as a tip, though, because I want these 5 tips to be something that anybody can employ, regardless of video genre, age, or gender. Oh, and the way I'm going to introduce these is I'll start from least important up to most important. Tip number 5, consider production value. The reason this isn't the most important is because there are more factors involved and more important factors for why people want to sit and watch your videos. Having good production value can encourage viewers to not click off of your video when they're watching, but I wouldn't make it the main focus. I mean, look at Jenna Marbles. A lot of her early videos, she's using the webcam that's on her laptop, and her lighting is just whatever daylight is in the room. So you can watch the video and know what time of day she recorded because the lighting changes. But people are willing to give her a pass on those videos for her low production quality because they like her. They like her content. And that kind of idea applies to anybody's videos. But if you are looking to improve your production value, there are 2 quick hits that you can address to improve your video quality. Audio and lighting. Sound can do way more to improve the quality of your video than lighting can do. Like, if you're watching a video and you can't hear somebody, you can't understand what they're saying, you may not even want to watch. It might not even be worth tuning in, even for 5 minutes. Something like, if you have the money anyway, investing in a high-quality microphone can really make a big difference on improving your production quality. For example, having a boom mic when you're recording. So if you're recording your cameras across the room, you don't get the reverb of your voice echoing throughout the room, and you don't have all the sounds of whatever else is going on in the room. Like, you know, maybe your heating kicking in or your AC or something. That could be a big help. Lighting is another thing that you can improve to improve the overall production quality of your videos. It is way easy to spend a lot of money on like really expensive, fancy schmancy lighting, but you can get by with just getting like Walmart pedestal lamps with the right light bulbs in them. Just light bulbs that are, you know, the kind of more bluish tone of light, the 6500K. Those ones end up being a lot better for your color quality than like the warmer light or incandescent bulbs. Number 4, make your content searchable. You can have a really awesome video, but if you don't pay attention to or prepare for search results or related vids, after your subscribers see it, it can just kind of sit like idle and not really gain a whole lot more views. But there is a whole science to search engine optimization. I mean, some people, that's their whole job, is SEO. But cracking that like secret Google algorithm, some parts of it aren't secret. Some of it I've learned from my own research. Some of it other YouTubers have told me. And basically what it seems to come down to is that any text that you put into your video, like in your tags, description, that kind of thing, that's all searchable content. If you have great relative search words in your title and in your description and in your tags, your whole video has more search-worthy value. Oh, and don't forget the value of having a really great thumbnail too, because that's what people are going to see, you know, when they're searching for your video. So something that's eye-catching, or, eye-catching and helps inform about what your video is, people are more likely to want to click on it. Another element of making videos more searchable that's kind of difficult to track but is still important is having your content shared. That would be like having YouTubers share your video, or having your video shared on Facebook, Twitter, blogs, forums, that kind of thing. Be aware that shameless self-promotion, like going out to a blog and saying, hey, look at me, look at my videos, look at what I did, that kind of attitude can really backfire and be counterproductive. Tip number 3, be relevant and or controversial. It doesn't matter what your genre is for YouTube videos. If you find a topic or find content that people are really interested in right now, maybe it's in the news, maybe it's brand new and exciting, chances are that kind of stuff is going to be more search-worthy. People are going to want to tune in. If you are doing product reviews, let's say, and you find a product that's maybe, 2 or 3 years old, or everybody and their brother has already done a video on it, you're probably not going to get as many views on that video as, say, reviewing a product that just came out that people are only now starting to get excited about. Controversy can also be a way to get your videos some more attention by producing a video that either says, oh, I just hate XYZ, or, it's terrible, it's awful, or making a video that is going to make people mad. When you incite that kind of anger, sometimes people feel compelled to share it. Like, did you hear what so-and-so said? Get a load of this. You have to check out this video. That kind of thing can help get your video out there more. But be careful if you're using that controversy angle, because overusing it can just have the result of making people hate you. Or they can just totally write you off as being overly controversial, being over the top, or extreme all the time, and then you're less relevant because of that. It's kind of like salt and pepper. Adding a little bit of controversy can help add spice or interest to your channel, but having too much of it can ruin your credibility. There's a little bit of a balance to achieve. The second most important thing that you can do to help grow a successful YouTube channel is to make sincere connections. A lot of people, especially when their channels are smaller, find friendships on YouTube, and YouTube is very much still a social networking site. And building sincere connections with people can help them to want to share your videos more. The trick is, the only way to make a sincere connection with somebody is to be sincere. If you're sincere and you really care about somebody and what they have to say, it's going to show through. If you don't care, though, and you're just kind of making comments or trying to talk to somebody just to get something out of it, the insincerity is going to show through, no matter how hard you try to come across as sincere. One way that you can help to build a sincere connection with somebody is send them a PM. Just the fact that you take that time to write someone a message and develop a relationship with them is going to help build a connection with that person. Something else you can do is make a comment on a YouTube video. It's kind of like, when you're in class and you raise your hand, other students notice that, oh yeah, that kid raised their hand. It can bring you to their attention. But if it's not a sincere comment, just some sort of boilerplate, like, wow, good video, good job, or something like that, that you could easily post without even watching the video, it's not really going to make the same kind of splash as if you take the time to watch the video and make a comment that actually pertains to whatever that YouTuber was talking about. That'll help with your credibility, just being sincere. Another thing that you can do to help develop a sincere connection with somebody is to work on collaboration projects. And you have to pay attention to sincerity here too, because if you approach somebody with an idea for our collaboration and it just sounds self-serving, chances are you're just going to get written off, because especially YouTubers with larger channels, they have people all the time who send them messages or comments or PMs like, hey, can I write off the coattails of your success? And it's easy to just write those people off and not want to give them the time of day, because they don't seem to even care about working with you on something. But if you take the time to make friends with somebody, they're more likely and more willing to want to work together on something with you. I mean, I know if I'm friends with somebody, I'm way more excited to build a wonderful project together with them. And the collaboration ends up being a result of the fact that I have a friendship with somebody. The previous 4 tips up to this point can help grow your channel, but none of them are as important as the number 1 top tip for how to grow a successful YouTube channel. Remember that content is still king. If you think about it, there are like tens of thousands of new users on YouTube who are putting up videos of fresh content every single day. And it makes it hard to be a successful YouTuber because you can get lost in this sea of videos. So if you want your videos to stand out apart from these other videos, you have to be able to provide content that's valuable and unique. One thing that you may want to ask yourself, do a little bit of soul searching, is why should somebody take time out of their crazy schedules to watch your video, especially when they have the option to watch so many other videos? If you're reviewing products, let's say, that might mean like showing the product while it's being used rather than just displaying it. I know from my videos, the parts of videos where the product is actually being demonstrated, that those parts get more attention than when the product is just displayed. That's just one content suggestion though. Overall, what's more significant is just don't disregard the quality of your content. If you feel obligated to just turn on your camera and try to record something real quick and throw it up on YouTube just to have something out there, it's not going to serve you as well as if you take the time to generate some quality and meaningful, valuable content. It takes more time, yeah, it does, but it's going to pay off. If you've hung in with me this far and you're still watching, I have one additional bonus tip. This one actually comes from Freddie Wong. I read it on one of his blog posts. Freddie recommends that if you want a full-time wage from YouTube, you want YouTube to pay all your bills, you have to be willing to put in full-time hours. YouTube is hard work, especially if you want to make a living off of it. And if you talk to some of the larger channels, you know, the ones with like millions of subscribers, they'll tell you that having or maintaining their YouTube channel at the point that it's like a full-time job. So if you're only interested in spending a couple hours a week kind of as a side hobby, you'll have to accept that you're probably not going to grow as fast or have as successful of a channel as the people who are willing to spend more time on their videos and developing their channel. For my channel, I spend easily just 20 hours a week, if not more, just answering comments and PMs. And that's not even including all the time that I spend researching or recording or on post-production. There's never a week that I spend less than 40 hours on my YouTube channel. And YouTube isn't even my only income source. My main gig is being a managing editor for thearmsguide.com. Well, those were my top 5 tips plus a bonus tip. And I wanted to produce this video in the spirit of my Helping Hands project, to kind of help other YouTube users out to grow their channels. But the Helping Hands project has been a wonderful success as far as my goals were concerned. I've had so many people send me messages or comments telling me that they've gained more views and more subscribers, or they've found a lot of great new channels, less than 5,000 subscribers, that are producing some great content. And I wanted to, in the spirit of that, give you guys an update on what some of the prizes are. For those of you guys who are recording Helping Hands videos, I went out and bought a brand new Sony Handycam HD and a software package of Adobe Premiere Elements 11. So one random channel who's made a Helping Hands vid is eligible to win that. And if you have more than 5,000 subscribers, you're still eligible to win the $200 Amazon gift card that I've donated. So those are the prizes for people who made Helping Hands videos. But for those of you who are sharing the Helping Hands videos, we have a bunch of people who have chipped in donating prizes for you guys too. In fact, I have one of them right here. This is a cricket rifle. Obviously, it is pink, and I find it very adorable. This was donated by YouTuber ArtisanTony, and one of you lucky winners will be randomly selected to get this. I have a list of some of the other prizes and some of the other donors, though, here, and I'm going to read them off to you because there are a bunch of them. An ultimate shooting rest and the gun vise attachment for it has been donated by CTK Precision and gunvideos.net. There is also a 4-pack of taco tenders donated by tacotender.com. Another prize is going to be a vanity flash hider in zombie green, donated by flashstopper.com. Another prize pack is a Keeping the Peace men's tee, women's shirt, and a hat, donated by keepingthepeace.com. One prize will be an Elzetta t-shirt, donated by Elzetta Design. Another prize will be a Bumski stock, donated by John. Next is a homemade felt bears, courtesy of Peter Duffy and his wife. Another prize will be an original painting by MrWheelchairPreacher. Next will be a loaded range bag, so it'll come with ear pro, eye pro, a hawk hook tool, and frog lube. That's donated by YouTuber Ted Owens. Another prize will be a Kershaw cryo knife, donated by Vander Heyden. And another is a Swedish Fire Steel Scout with whistle, donated by YouTuber shouldibehere. Another prize pack will be a Magpul magazine and some accessories, donated by Spencer. Another prize will be a Maxpedition VersaPack, donated by GrubKat. And the Talking Lead podcast has donated a Talking Lead hat, t-shirt, and sticker. And there are some other prizes, too, on the way. If you want to be eligible to win one of these prizes, all you have to do is share these Helping Hands videos. And for those of you who haven't made a video but you wanted to, there's still plenty of time. The giveaway end date is October 10th. That Thursday, the end of the day, is the cutoff. So if you want, post your video sharing why you think people should check out 2 YouTube channels with less than 5,000 subscribers. And to the 60 plus people who have already produced videos, thank you so much. Thanks everybody for getting involved. You're making a difference.
The right side of mine too. Yeah, it's like